Okay. Let's see here, we got one. Well, it's forward and reverse, and then the inner dial is the torque. We'll try it on 1, which would be the lowest, obviously. See what it'll do. Jeez, really? That's awfully easy. On 3. This is a strut bolt that has not been loosened since the day this car was built 80,000 miles ago. Like, oh, the view's like nothing. That's pretty simple. I would like to take it to, I've been using this for a while, and I have not run into anything yet that it won't loosen. And I've replaced my Cornwell, which was the most powerful one I found right here. I went from a snap-on to this, and this one is more ergonomic, lighter, and more powerful than the Cornwell. This Cornwell I thought was the strongest one I found yet, and now this one passes it by. So this is now going to be shelved. I'll give it to my son.
What's up, you guys? Tools in Action Express out here with Body Builders Auto, one of the premier body shops here in the Chicagoland area. We got Pat, body man of so many years, probably older than all of our audience put together.
Thanks.
But we like to bring tools out to Pat because he really loves tools and he knows tools, and you know, he gives us kind of the expert opinion. So we brought him out this Proto Mini Impact, Air Impact,
3/8.
and 3/8. And what'd you think, Pat? Honest opinion.
Really powerful, very strong. I've been using it for a while now, since you brought it out to me, geez, at least a month ago. And you can use it in place of 1/2 inch in most situations, and it's
and that's really good?
That's really good,
Okay.
because a lot of suspension, especially, you have to go to 1/2 inch, whether it's a ratchet or an impact. Sometimes you can't get that in there, and this you can get in tight spaces, and it's got the torque of a 1/2 inch. Not the biggest 1/2 inch, but it's this was my last 3/8, and I thought this was powerful, but this couldn't do a lot of things that I would have to go to the 1/2 inch for. This one now, I've been using this just as a test, and I have not had to go get my 1/2 inch yet for suspension. This takes off tires, takes off lug nuts.
Wow.
And I did a test to make sure they were strong enough, so I put them on with this and then put them on with the 1/2 inch just to see if it would rotate anymore. And this sets lug nuts, which I've never trusted a 3/8 to put on lug nuts.
Wow.
Until this point.
So I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, and it's ergonomic and light,
Yeah,
so it's probably easier
really
on your body.
comfortable. And what's nice too is the switch, the forward reverse switch. Like if you're in a position and you're working something, you can do it one-handed motion. Most of them you can to an extent, but you get in a situation where the buttons are here. This one you can always use the forward reverse without having to let go of something.
Sweet. And then you were talking about how it's easy to get in behind brake stuff.
Yeah, like all of this stuff. A lot of times I go and get my ratchet,
right?
Just because of this distance here. A lot of cars, you don't have this kind of space in there, and so you have to use a ratchet to break these loose.
And that'll break them loose, no problem?
This breaks everything loose. I have not run into anything yet that it doesn't break loose. And granted, I would if I went into an axle nut or something. You know, obviously, being 3/8, I'm not going to have a socket that big in 3/8.
Right.
I wouldn't use it for this, but I would not doubt it would take that off.
Wow.
With the power. It's well over 400 some foot-pounds of torque, bust loose strength or removal strength.
Yeah.
So for a 3/8, that's powerful.
So pretty much you'd give that thing a thumbs up?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's my go-to tool now.
Really? And
Yeah.
so Proto's pretty much impressed you?
Yeah, you could tell it, the quality, it's beefy.
Yeah.
It's
a nice tool. It just feels ergonomic, not like
Yeah.
any other one that's out there.
right. Yeah.
Cool, good stuff, you guys. Check it out. Tools in Action. Check out Proto. Don't forget, this is Pat, Body Builders Automotive. If you have any car problems, well, not car problems, but auto body problems, come to Auto. Do you have a phone number? What's your phone number?
847-670-8383.
And how long you been in business?
32 years.
And dude, Pat is the man when it comes to body stuff. And I mean, we already did a body shop tour of his body shop. It's awesome. So if Pat gives us a thumbs up, we give it a thumbs up. Tools in Action.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.